that was the start of me feeling the most stable I have in my whole entire life. It was an education, it was knowledge that no one could take away from me. Hey guys, before we jump in, my name is Ariana, and I am here to help you on your journey. I want you to be the best version of yourself that you can be. And in this video, we're speaking about digestible finance. I truly believe we need some kind of financial stability on our journey in order to become who we want to become. Imagine how much energy you can give to your dreams if you're not worried about money. Can you hit that thumbs up button down below? Subscribe to my channel so you can join our connected community and we can keep growing. And also, make sure you hit that bell notification so you can know when I drop my next gem. So let's jump into this video. I never knew how important it was to know how money works and how to manage your money. And I used to use the excuse like, I don't make much money, so that's why I never have money left over. That's why I go negative. But then I started making money. And as I was making this money, at the end of the month, I'm looking at my bank account and I'm like, why am I either negative or I have $0? I had to really ask myself, like, baby, what is going on? Like, what's going on here? Where is your money going? Why do you make X amount, your bills are X amount, and you end up with $0? It's not making sense. And then I said, how should I be distributing my money? So let me tell you, when I found out these two little simple skills that I'm about to share with you over 9 years ago, it transformed my whole life. I started managing my money better. I started understanding where I was financially. I started making more money because I was aware of what I was making. And then I started wanting more knowledge on how to grow my money. Because as you see this money piling up, you like, okay, I did these two little things that Ariana told me. How can I make more? So first, we're going to start with the first thing that I did on my journey that helped me start managing my money. And you need to know what's coming in and what's going out. It's so simple. How can you know how much money you have if you don't calculate your expenses? If you don't know how much you're making? So I made a sheet. I sat down, I made a sheet. The first column was how much money I make a month. The next column was all of my expenses, all of my bills. And then make a cute little column also that's like miscellaneous, because you never know what comes up. And then in the last column, that column is where I knew what I should be having left over. And when I first did this, I was so excited because I'm like, oh my God, like that's how much money I'm supposed to have left over. But then after, I'm like, damn, I literally have nothing to show for how much money I make. It is sick because I wasn't keeping track of my money. I believed you just make and then you spend and you make and you spend. It's like, no, you need to keep track of your money. There needs to be an awareness of how much money you have. If you aren't aware of something and you can't fix this thing, you can't grow this thing, you can't mold this thing, like think about it. If your health was never in mind, if you never ate the right things, if you never went to the gym, you can't build the body that you want because there's no attention on it. So instead, you're just unconsciously probably eating bad foods and unconsciously not going to the gym and not moving your body. That's what happens when there's no awareness on something. So bringing awareness to this thing called money is so important. So make sure you sit down and write out that list. It's so simple. It takes no time. It takes no time. And even if it did take time, if you want to live your dream life, that's going to take work. And if you truly love yourself, you're going to do what it takes, no matter what that is, to be the best version of yourself. So the next thing I do, I make sure that I stay on track. When we are going through life, sometimes there's roadblocks that come up, there's detours, all this stuff. So in order to stay on track, I do this thing called financial hour. and I do it every Sunday. So on Sundays, I sit down and that list that I told you about, I check to see exactly where I'm at. So I see where all my finances are, how much money I spent, and where I'm at along that month. This keeps me in track throughout the month. So when I go over the large, like the grand scale of things at the end of the month, it keeps me aligned. Because if you just kind of do it every month, you kind of, waver, move, like I already said. So you just want to do that every single week, and it keeps it in your awareness. We want to keep things in our awareness that we want to grow in our lives. Whether that be finances, our health, our relationships, like it needs to have attention on it in order for it to grow. These two things transform my life. And it is so important that you do the same. I want to let you know right now, no one is coming to save you. No one. So you need to pick up the books you need. You need to watch the podcast you need to watch so you can understand your finances. When you stop putting so much energy and attention on not being able to pay your bills, not this, not that, and you just write it out and you know exactly where you are, you're able to take that information out of your head. Then you're not stressed about it. You know exactly where you are because you took control of your life. You can now put that energy into building your dream life, and you can understand where you are financially and keep teeter-tottering like, okay, this is where I am financially. This is what I want to work on with my goals. Now I can fully focus and put all my energy and attention on my goals because I know I'm good financially. It's important, baby, and that's why I'm bringing you this message. And I'm going to continue bringing you digestible financial information every Tuesday. This is my first video, and I just wanted you guys to know that I think finances are so important along our journey, like so important. Once I fixed my finances, that was the start of me feeling the most stable I have in my whole entire life. It was an education, it was knowledge that no one could take away from me. And when you have knowledge and you have skills, you start understanding that nobody can take that away from you. No matter what you go through in life, no matter what COVIDs and pandemics and all that come up, it don't matter. You still have the knowledge that you need to succeed. So learn the basics of finance, please. If it's not for you, do it for your family. If it's not for your family, do it for the collective. All right, my loves, I love you guys so, so much. I truly hope this information helps. So to go over it one more time, just really quick, the two things that you need to do is create a list of all your finances in 1 month. So 1 month of finances is going to be how much you make, expenses, and at the end you'll understand how much you should have at the end of the month. Then to stay on track, every single Sunday you have finance hour. It takes no time. Sometimes literally you're probably going to be able to do it in 5 minutes, but you figure out where you are that week, exactly where are your accounts, where is everything. We already talked about this. And if you continue to do this for the next 6 months, I promise you, you will start thinking different. You will start moving different, and you will see your money grow. Let's bring awareness to our finances. It is so important. All right, my loves, I love you so much. Let me know if this helps you. If so, comment down below. I live an abundant life. And also affirm, I am in control of my financial stability. I am abundant. I love you so much. Mwah.